Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hazeeq and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Moonriver. I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research before investing money into crypto. Taking a look at Moonriver on the weekly, I'll try to keep this short and sweet. We are in a downtrend here since the December 2023 top. I remember vividly this 11x pump in a matter of weeks. And we are in a channel down pattern, so you can see every time we hit the resistance of the pattern, we come back down and retest the support of the pattern. And we have a clear support trend line over here with multiple bounces and a clear resistance trend line. So after the most recent bounce, we are expecting a move all the way up to the resistance of the pattern. Now, there is a roughly 75% chance of a break to the upside with a channel down pattern specifically. With the channel up pattern, so it's essentially the opposite of what we're seeing right now, you have a 75% chance of breaking to the downside. So it has a bearish bias. Now this pattern has a bullish bias, and that's a good thing. What we need is the markets to align with the Moonriver chart here, or rather Moonriver align with the rest of the altcoin market, because if Bitcoin and the altcoin markets are dropping in price, there is a massive crash. Of course, Moonriver will be crashing, and the negative scenario here is that we're going to be dropping below the channel down pattern and then below the bear market bottom, and then retesting that bear market bottom as resistance. The bear market bottom, of course, is our October 2023 bottom here at $3.84. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We are printing a higher low at the moment, so that's a positive thing. Always good to see higher lows. Now what we need at the moment is to break these two local tops at $19.50 and around 36 to 40 bucks, which is the December 2023 peak. The reason we want to do that is because if we are in this uptrend that we hope we are, we should print a higher high with our next move to the upside. Now, I have a feeling that the next massive pump for Moonriver will be the cycle peak. So whether that's going to be at 70 or $100, 140, if it's a massive pump the way we saw the price pumping in December 2023, so if it's going to be in a few candles here, I think it's most likely going to be the end of the cycle for Moonriver. Okay, and I'm not trying to be a bearish, I'm not trying to be a perma bear, is what they call them, but I'm trying to be realistic because it took us a long time with this downtrend after the initial peak in December 2023, and I think with the next peak, I would likely just sell my entire position. Now, if there is gradual growth, the way we're expecting everything to go up, then of course it's possible we're going to be seeing $160 to $200. And there's always the possibility that that's going to happen. The market cap isn't that large at the moment. The tokenomics are looking good for Moonriver. The RSI is still relatively low. The stochastic is in the overbought already. However, as you can see outlined on the left, we could have a similar situation where we have a retracement and another move to the upside. This will line up with a potential break of the channel down pattern to the upside. And as for the MACD, over here we just printed a bullish cross. Now the last few times we printed bullish crosses, that led us into an uptrend, at least a short-term uptrend. That could be the case here with this bullish cross from April 2025, and we're past the 20 EMA on the weekly as well, which is the yellow exponential moving average here. So this moving average is the 20 EMA. We're above that. What we need to see is a cross between the 20 and the 55, and of course 55 being the red one. If we see that, that is your uptrend confirmation, no doubt about it. We're going to be seeing an uptrend after that. But at the moment, if we're going to be consolidating in this range, it's not too bad until the EMAs come closer together and then we have the bounce to the upside, or we continue pumping from here with Ethereum leading the charge for the alt season that everyone has been waiting for. And notice the resistance block that we have here between, let me just give you the exact numbers, $8.90 to $11.20. That massive block there has been our support and resistance throughout the past 3 years, and there's lots of confluence there. So hopefully we're able to break through that. And don't forget there's the 0.236 fib there as well. So lots of resistance in that range at around $11. But if we manage to get past through that and we break above the channel resistance, our first major target is going to be $23.6 on the fib. If we're talking about local top targets, then you have this area over here at around $20. So lots of areas to retest. And GLMR has been underperforming, so I'm out of that coin, and I've been since I think November last year. But Moonriver still holding up, still printing a higher low. We still have expectations from this coin, but if it underperforms and we just have a small pump towards September, I'm likely going to sell and get out of it. But of course, my patrons will be up to date with everything as soon as I perform any trades. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what are your thoughts on this project. What are your expectations by the end of the cycle? Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.